friends, and welcome to the family. This is Three Docs and a Mic, and I am Dr. Ryaja. So, this is the last of our special episodes in which you have heard from each doc individually. I hope you have been inspired by Dr. Sophronia and Dr. Kamoya's journeys. So, I'm filming this episode on Monday, July 11th, 2022. And this is a special day for me because it is the first day of a new year of my life. And what I have done in the past on my birthday is I spend time in gratitude, in reflection, and thinking about my intentions. Gratitude. I am so grateful, number one, for my health and well-being. Without spiritual, physical, and mental health, no matter what you accomplish on this earth or how many material things you accumulate, it's really not all that wonderful if you are not healthy spiritually, physically, and mentally. The other thing that I'm grateful for is my tribe. So my tribe consists of my family, my friends, and just well-wishers, people who want to see me succeed, people who have went out of their way to help me on my journey. And I want to give a special thanks to my sisters, Dr. Sophronia and Dr. Kamoya, because they have inspired me, and I don't think that I've expressed this enough to them, but they helped me to be a better person, and we learned so much from each other. We have very good conversations. We don't see eye to eye all the time, and I think that's actually a great thing, because it forces all of us to think and kind of reconsider how we are viewing things. They also inspired me to actually go forward and get my doctorate. They were an integral part of me applying to school, getting accepted, and also the dissertation process. So I thank both of them. And there are so many other people in my life to thank, especially my parents as well, because they laid an amazing foundation for our family. So I definitely love and honor my parents, and I'm so thankful that I was born into this family. Just reflecting back over the course of the past year, I've had some really good things happen and some really not so good things happen. The one thing that sticks out above all else is my father transitioned into the spiritual realm in December of 2021, and that definitely sent shockwaves through the entire family. It was a very difficult time for me and for my siblings, my mother, and the one thing that when I reflect back, what I think about is his celebration of life and how many people showed up and spoke about how he impacted their lives. And it's just a testament with regards to being the person you have been put on this earth to be, accomplishing whatever task the Creator has given you to accomplish, and doing it well. Now I would like to talk about being intentional. I learned a lot from my father's life and his transition, and it really helped me to kick it into gear with regards to being intentional about how I want to show up in this world, how I want to be, how I want to spend the precious time that I was given on this earth. And I've said several times before that I love to learn. I'm a student for life, but part of being a student is also unlearning. And it's so much easier to learn than it is to unlearn. So for this new year of my life, I really want to focus on unlearning things that have been unhealthy, unlearning behaviors that I have engaged in that are not the best behaviors to be engaged in with regards to leading me towards who I want to be and how I want to show up in this world. Part of the things that I've committed to doing in this new year of my life is talking less and listening more. It's part of learning and unlearning is being able to actually use the 2 ears I've been given that work perfectly well, even though sometimes it's hard to listen, especially when I want to do things the way I want to do them, or I have a thought that I want to hold on to. So that is one of the intentions that I'm going to focus on this year. Another one is being very intentional about being grateful. I mentioned before that I'm grateful for my tribe. I'm grateful for my health. and just waking up each morning with gratitude on my lips. It's so easy to be distracted by all the negativity in the world and always looking at what I don't have. And I'm not saying that I do that on a consistent basis, but I can say that I am not without fault and that I have focused on the negative at times more than the positive. So now I really want to be more intentional about expressing gratitude to my creator, expressing gratitude to my tribe, and just expressing gratitude in general. The last thing that I want to talk about is just what makes me happy or what brings me joy. So as you can tell, I'm outside. This is my patio garden. It is a 10 by 7 space that my friend and I constructed. It's made of PVC pipe and deer netting to keep all of the critters out. And this is what brings me joy, coming out to my garden every day before work and after work to see, what's new, what has blossomed, what has fruited. And this is my place of solitude, my place of meditation, my place of prayer, my place of focusing and becoming grounded. There's so many life lessons to learn when you're gardening. And one of the things that I've struggled with for many, many years of my life, I would say since I was a little girl, is patience. And being in the garden and having, plants grow, it's like no matter how impatient I am, they're not going to grow any faster, So what I've learned in this process is to really enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. Be appreciative for each step, each new thing. And it's just been amazing. And I just love it. I love it. I never thought that I would enjoy gardening as much as I do. Thank you for spending this time with me as I shared my journey and welcomed you into my garden. As always, we ask that you will like, share, and subscribe. And please comment below. Let us know what you are grateful for and what lessons you've learned as you reflect upon your life. And how do you plan to live more intentionally? I hope that there was something that Dr. Sophronia, Dr. Kamoya, or I have shared with you that will inspire you to proceed in power.
Thank you for being with us. We're sending you love, light, and positive energy. And remember to proceed in power.